shadow of an unknown room. Empty eyes, with no more tears to cry, turning heavenward toward the light, crying, Jesus, help me to see the morning light of one more day. But if I should die before I wake, I pray my soul to take.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bill Marler with Jacob's Ladder, and we're at the Children's Museum at the corner of Hollywood and Central Avenue, and enjoying this wonderful facility. And right across the street from the Beltline, where we're getting ready to head, is the Memphis Liberty Bowl AutoZone Stadium and the whole fairgrounds complex. And then this is Hollywood. All right, we're on Milton Avenue, coming up on Boston. There's a double railroad track up here. This is a heavily trafficked area through here. Here we are now at Boston. We've crossed the railroad tracks and we're officially in the Beltline. Boston Avenue is the main artery for Beltline children to go to Hanley Elementary. And to get to school from here, they've got to pass all kinds of illegal dumping, blighted lots. We count 17 boarded up houses on this street. Another surprise. The Beltline children love to help with community improvement projects, and here they're taking care of some tires that have been down here for a long time, trying to help clean up their street. These are all children that go to either Hanley or Fairview, and they are interested and enjoy a better environment, and they're willing to work. All they need is a vision. The children on this street are pretty imaginative. This is a young man named Sean. And he's agreed to come out this morning and show us his neighborhood trampoline. Show us your stuff. These children have figured out how to make double mattresses, part of illegal dumping, into a trampoline. And this is the world that we live in over here. In the evening when it's cooler, there will be 5 or 10 children out here playing on this mattress right next to this illegal dumping. Thank you, Sean. There's also about 17 vacant lots, most of them blighted, that children have to pass through to go to school on the way to Hanley Elementary. More illegal dumping, which is pretty common over here. Unfortunately, the next 3 houses hurt us quite a bit. They're all code issues. This house that we're looking at with the mattresses in front is 395 Boston. It stood condemned for a number of years, is yet to be taken down, and it's become obviously the dumping ground for quite a bit of activity in the neighborhood. Any child coming through here really doesn't know what's in that house. Could be a vagrant, could be a sex predator, could be anything. always been an anchor in the neighborhood and a lovely place. Here's another bright spot. This is 410 Boston, a house that Jacob's Ladder took, which was going to be demolished, and we've totally rebuilt it. It's already partially occupied. And then across the street we'll be working on is 403 Boston right here. What kind of building is that? Maybe that's the Liberty Bowl Stadium that we can see clearly from the Beltline. You see how close it is. This is one of its historic churches, which is Mount Pleasant Baptist Church. The lady that's working there is Gertrude Davis, who's also a member of the Beltline Civic Association. There she is, Gertrude Davis, member of Mount Pleasant Baptist. And then across the street again, you see a new facility which is going to be the Neighborhood Community Resource Center, which Jacob's Ladder will use to teach GED and job readiness programs. This is Williams Temple. The pastor here, Reverend Robert Williams, has been doing ministry on this street long enough that they even decided to give the street an honorary name, Reverend R.L. Williams Avenue. Learning theorists say that lots of blight hurts the learning capacity of children, impedes it, and they call it learning or adverse learning conditions. And looking across the street, there's at least 3 or 4 vacant houses in a row that children have to pass every day. And then down at the end, we're approaching the Southern Railroad Yard and the underpass. Here's a nice house, and another house, nice one next to that, and then finally right here at almost the corner of Southern Avenue is our last vacant damaged house on this street. And then again on our way to Hanley, when you get to Southern Avenue you have to go under this tunnel, or through the tunnel, to get to the school. And here we go through the tunnel on the way to school each morning. If you've got just a little bit of a lively imagination, imagine what it would be like with it flooded in here and not knowing who or what might be standing behind these columns ready to grab you. The entranceway to the Norfolk Southern Railroad Yard. And then up and ahead of us where that truck is turning in, on your left is the beginning of Hanley School. We've now arrived at Hanley Elementary School, which has been taken over by the Aspire charter school system. The guidance counselors at Hanley say that they have 600 students here, and out of the 600 students at Hanley, 590 of them are testing behind where they should be in their grade right now. Now, we don't think it's rocket science to have to figure out that if you have to go down Boston Avenue, which we consider to be a gauntlet for children to get to school, having to pass 17 vacant houses, an equal number of blighted lots, a liquor store, and all kinds of illegal dumping, and you get to school and your guidance counselor says you're in the first grade and you're also 2 years behind where you should be, that what we've passed through is contributing to that problem. Our effort is to clean up Boston Avenue and remove as many adverse conditions as possible to help these children to be able to improve their experience at Hanley and also to be able to enter as good citizens in this world that enjoy long and productive and happy lives.
So We are